Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. I have been making a few wee boxes. I'm having a Christmas party for the family who are coming round on Sunday, and we're having a wee get together, and I wanted to make a wee place setting for each person. And I've got this lovely new stamp set which you can get as well in the once celebration starts. It is gorgeous. You're going to love it. Family and friends called, and there's just so many little people on it that you'll be able to personalise everything that you make, and I'm going to show you how to do that shortly. It is so cute, and this is what it comes out like. This one I've made for my son, who is ginger hair and a ginger beard, so it just works perfect. And I've wrote his name down inside the box. They all hold a wee Ferrero Rocher. So I have about 8 adults and I have 2 kids to do. I'll do the kids in red, but I'm going to continue on with the adults. I've made some of the paper beads again, and I've embossed them and then added some, can't really get that to show for you, some lovely glitter. I've just put glitter over the top of the embossing powder. This one is from my daughter-in-law Baba, who has pink and blue in her hair and really short hair. So she will hopefully like this one. And the next one I'm going to do is for my other son Milo. So we'll do him on this one. But I want to show you how to make the wee box. It's so quick and easy, and it just holds one of these perfectly. I designed it just to fit one chocolate perfectly. So let's get on. It is really simple and quick, and that's what you want. Like when you have so many to make. I've glitter everywhere, unfortunately. That's the downside of using glitter. So I have pre-cut these. I have quite a few more to do, as you can see. But I'm going to take one. And the measurement that you're going to need is 5 1/8 inches square. And this paper is from Santa's Workshop. And I'm just trying to use up all my Christmas papers because I've finished all my cards, finished all my decoration stuff, and this is the last wee bit for the party that I'm making. So I'm going to show the green side just because it shows off the images a wee bit better. So get yourself your envelope punch board if you have it, and start off. Your first punch will be at 1.5 inches. So line the paper up to 1.5 inches, punch it and score on that line. And then just slide it along till you get to 3 5/8. And punch and score. And you're just turning that and repeating that the whole way around, just lined up with your line this time, or your 1.5 inches, whichever you prefer to do. Punch and score. Slide it along to the next line, which should bring you to 4 5/8, or line it up with the previous score line. All works the same. So just do that on all 4 sides really quick. It is such a simple wee box to make, and as long as you get the sizes right that you need for your particular item, it just looks nice. So just keep doing that. Turn on the last one. Punch, score, move it up, punch, and score. And that's it done on 4 sides, and that's what you're going to be left with. So we'll pop this out of the way. And just fold up your folds. You don't need to go mad. This is only paper. It is good heavy DSP, so it's pretty good for making wee boxes. It will hold a certain amount of weight without falling apart. So just do all those wee folds. And then we're going to do a wee bit of cutting, which is pretty simple. Just go up one of those creases. You can see it. There's creases that go right the way up. Do it to the first square here. You're just creating 4 corners to join your box together. Really simple. And then just get your wet glue. And on these 4 wee patches, we're going to glue them down just to form your box. And it's easier if you do all 4 at the one time, because once you close one side up, it gets a wee bit fiddly. So don't go too close to your edge so it doesn't all spurt out on you. So now you're just going to form your wee box. Just pull those sides in, line them up nicely, at either side before your glue dries on you, and the same at this side. Line it up. Oops. That's why I like my slippy glue. It does allow me to slide about and fix things. So there's your wee box. Simple, quick and easy. And then just pop your chocolate in, or whatever you fancy putting in there. I actually want this way to be my how that I'll join to the back. So next thing we're going to do is tie it up with some this is called farmhouse twine. It comes in 3 colours. Pretty nice stuff. It's cotton twine and it's so soft. So you need about, I'd say about 30 centimetres. Measure 30 centimetres and use that as your midpoint, and that should give you enough to go around this wee box. Twist it at the bottom, back up to the top, and just keep it nice and straight. Remember, you're only working with paper, so don't be too hard on it. Now, I have tied that once across there, and now I'm going to slip this underneath that crossover, and that's going to hold it nice and neat for me. So tie that in a wee bow. Oops. Just to the length you fancy, and then trim it off. Now I'm going down a wee bit because I want to be able to tie a knot in my paper beads. Now I did show you how to make the paper beads the other day, and I'm just going to make a quick one for you just to show you how to emboss. I'm using a very old jar of iridescent glitter, and I have my white embossing because I want it to look like snowballs nearly, you know. So keep yourself an old pair of tweezers, because once you use them to emboss and that on, you are ruining them. So I mean, you can get a pack of 4 in the pound shops. They're pretty cheap to pick up. Start rolling that. Keep the white to the outside. This is just a strip of leftover paper from the same packet of DSP, and you're just cutting it. It comes to like a triangle, a very long narrow triangle, and you can make it any length you want. If you want a real big fat bead, go longer, or join 2 pieces together and go that way. But don't keep it right at the tip. Go up a wee bit, because you want a bit of room, and make sure you catch it there. You want a bit of room to be able to get your thread through your twine. So just keep rolling that along. If you keep it straight at this side and let it change at this side, it gives you nearly like a wee bell shape, which is pretty nice too. So keep it fairly tight and just keep waiting until you get it round. I can feel the lovely flock of pieces on this as I'm rolling it. It seems such a shame, but I do like the wee beads. It adds a wee bit of something different. So when you get near the end, add some wet glue just to give it a good wee grip. Whoops, that's a lot of wet glue. I'm going to be so sticky now. But swipe that round. Doesn't matter about getting it on your bead, just swipe it round till it takes. And just turn it a couple of wee times, and that should form your bead. Now we want to get your Versamark ink pad. Don't look at the dirt of mine. Everything gets dipped in this. And then just roll your bead along, still on your tweezers, just so you get some nice sticky glue on it. Dip that into your embossing powder. Just put it in there and give it a good dip, and then tap it off. And clean away any of that if you want off your, so you have minimum destruction to your tweezers. You don't need it anyway, so tap that. Close these all up, you don't want a mess. And then heat up your tool. Just let it run for a wee second till it heats up a wee bit, and then pop it over the top of this. When you feel the heat in your hand, you'll know it's hot enough, and then just start melting. And remember, this will get hot. Your tweezers will pick up the heat too if they're metal like mine. So keep your fingers fairly back. And it does go pretty quick. Should have had my glitter opened, but It does keep wet for a good wee while. Once you see it all nice and moist, then open up your glitter and simply dip it in there. Just so it's well smothered in glitter. And it gives it a lovely wee, if you see it in real life, it is really iridescent and lovely and sparkly. And it'll just add a wee bit to the plainness of the box. And everybody likes a wee bit of glitter at least at Christmas. Or do we? Right, so that should be fairly taken. It can still be warm, so just be careful when you're taking that off your tweezers. Now, if you find your hole has went a wee bit small there, pop it back in and just give it a wee twirl. And it gives it a good thick hole for you to pass in your thread. And then just at the bottom of that, tie a knot, a fairly bulky knot if you can get it. And if you're worried about it slipping through, you can add a wee bit. If you find that hole has went too big, give it a wee press. And there you have that. Now you go ahead and make another one. I'm not going to bore you making two of them. I'll finish all these later. It's just to give you that idea of how we came about that. So now we need to do the wee people. I'm covered in glitter, absolutely covered in it. It is so sticky. So we want to punch a circle, and I'm using the 1.5 inch circle punch for the base to stick the wee person on. And then we're going to stamp the wee body up. I have some of them left out and a wee scrap. Great, keep your wee scraps, perfect for these wee people. I'm using one of the little small men bodies, and I'm inking it up with Memento Tuxedo Black because we will be colouring it. And just stamp it near the bottom of your paper. I'm not going out of shot. Just down there. And then you need to stamp his face. Milo hasn't got a beard, so I'm just going with the chin and the ears here. This is the bottom of the face. And you just simply line it up. Look through your glass block and line it up so it's just hitting his shoulders. And then you're going to need hair. Milo has really short hair, so I'm going to go with this one. You get such a variety of hair inside this stamp set. It is so perfect, honestly. It's a set you want to invest in. It'd be so good for doing you know, family trees and stuff. It's going to be such a good wee set. I am so excited about it. I think it is brilliant. So I need to give him a wee face now, and there's different wee faces as well. There's boys one, girl. Actually I have the girls ones out. Well, I think it's a girl. So I'm going to go for the one that has the wee pointier nose. So let me see if I can see it. It is so hard to see these till you take them out. I think that's it. So we'll try it anyway. It'll work. Ink it up. Yeah, you can see the wee nose. So just pop that in the center of his face. And there you have it. It's so cute. What is not to like about that? Come on. I think it is just brilliant. So now we just need to add a quick bit of colour. I'll not colour it all on. I'm just doing a wee bit of colour. I'm going to give him a red jumper like Declan. And if you use a thin line pen, you can draw in a wee Christmas tree, because they're all going to wear their Christmas jumpers to the party. So that'll keep them in theme. And it's just a wee tiny bit of stamping. So use the smaller end of your marker so that it doesn't run over on you. And I'm not going for any shading or anything. I'm just getting the colour on. It's all about fun. If you were taking your time and wanted to add shading, go ahead, because you get the two markers in the two different shades. This is the real red dark, and you get the real red light with it if you buy them as the set, and that gives you your shading opportunity. So that's his wee jumper, and we'll just put a bit of the old olive on the tree. very badly coloured. I'm just going like mad. Colouring his hair, whatever colours you're going for, whatever suits him. Does he wear jeans? Does he wear trousers? Just whatever you think. And then take your scissors and cut around the wee body. Don't forget to colour his skin in, of course. I forgot about that. But I will finish this later for you. Or for me, I should say. So just cut him out. Yeah, also, if you didn't want the bother of cutting him out, just cut straight rectangle shape around him and double it up on the matching card and stick that to your wee base. Oh, it's a big rim there. I'm liable to chop his legs off. I'm trying to go that fast. But are these not cute? Like, are they not cute? If you're going for any of these sets during celebration, remember, get your money up and you'll get your free product when you get to a certain value. So now get your, what do you call them, dimensionals. See, I'm getting myself all over excited because I really adore this set. I really adore it. I just could not wait to get my hands on it. I'll be doing these for the grandchildren. There's smaller bodies and bigger bodies, and these are the medium sized ones that I'm using just simply to fit the size of my card. And pop him on just to the side slightly. Use your hole punch to pop a wee hole in there so that you can attach it to the card, and then you just get a white gel pen and write his name. And this is for Milo, my youngest son. You know, another good idea would be not to put their names on it and pop them down to see who can guess which one they are. Now, before you add your last bead, pop this through the hole and tie it on, and that's that one covered. And then you can add your last bead, and that's you finished. Such a great wee idea for a party, and as you say, you could make it into a real wee game. I think it's so cute, honestly. Just remember, the name of that stamp set is Family and Friends, and you will love it. It definitely should be in your basket for sure. Treat yourself to it. Now, aren't they lovely? I have another, 5 of these and 2 for the 2 grandsons. So I'm going to be kept busy, and I'll finish colouring in Milo. I don't like leaving them like that, but you can make them so personal and they're going to love it, and it's just a wee treat as they sit down at the table for the party. So that's me. Thanks for dropping by now, and remember, keep checking my blog. I'll be posting all about celebration, which is starting very, very soon. Bye.